KPMG to check it because someone will say no, something is going on. Fees are omu cancer no. That's 5.3 billion. Just say under MPP no. For that me say boy sika any thousands so billions.
Say property owned democracy.
Yes, those is now Oracle for take over no. Now must start here PSFM no. That is what is happening now. So if SMA one company, 1.3 billion, and that 5.3 billion, I think can cut down. No? I think that is where our focus should be. And yet, and I feel so. Your friend, it is not about OSP, procedure, it's not about say anybody that talk can go and answer any question. No, when something concerns you, and I say BBC, I say you are part of it now. You have the right to come and sit in front of them. Now you're in Kasa because it's still at the preliminary stage. Wow. Now you're information. So you can't tell me say, oh, say no lawyer. And if you're a lawyer, no sign deal between GR and SML. You signed the thing. You were in charge. It's like 5.3 billion. Has gone down the drain. Several of them, about 5 charges. National Cathedral. Time who is from the contingency fund. Was he a lawyer that did that? So come and answer all these things. Only say only here. Sit in front of them. Baby, one can say 1 can a year. Your lawyer should sit by you. Not encourage you said women can say because they say nothing convinces a man faster than his own words. So the lawyer can sit by you say Niaokano. You will streamline Niaokano. But we want to see you because we sign a contract to not Omon. And so for me, I think say we should kind of let's stop those things. ECG any Beijing contract. Tell us another charge. 5 charges. Yeah. I
no, so. Charge. So I'm born a charge. OSP Nyambo can charge. Also, I'm random on interview.
No problem. So, in front of 5 issues.
Yes, issues.
No problem. But I don't know the charges because it can accord down. And America said GRA and SML crumble. On one case, team KPMG to deal with that issue. So, and I think so you come to a friend saying ECG in Beijing. Then you come to National Cathedral. Now one of them say you want kwara omuda from extra there. There was schools in Ghana. Me boy. Now say video by young kwara across the river omunam branch tree so air kono. Yeah. It me use $58 million edit to amna. Sansim yakasa ona nyame anya how do you even put it? Yes. Say you are promising your God something. Go and find your money and build it. Also you see gada. I don't know in paying for all the mutilano all the pastors ran away and left you because they cannot contain near Kosuno. Oh. Yes, omunye jani. Opoku you know that it's still there. Yes. Are you sure?
Very sure.
Recalcitrant ones are there.
You, no problem. No problem. But in paying for me and Kasame Bishop, Jackie Wadmos Ekawono. One thing now, because I know said Jackie Wadmos will never condone to those things. I don't think that some of us we have been in the church more than 20 years. For my records. Because I know him very well. Wow. Omunye jani ejao. Udi yesika etu amna. Adani asem, but you are no. I don't see the problem over here. And $58 million over. Easy.
See a free
another one district, one ambulance initiative. And also, issue. Inti, and I feel so out of use tax. I don't know. Accounts be a creative tax refund and also leakage.
That's the fifth one.
Oh, inti over that me. Let's leave the Obiakon if you. This is now of
minority led by Mama Yaga cry patch or say
minority they are there to
majority
and I make minority never resist all those things that statement before a majority.
Yes.
As for them, then I came in their plan is to frustrate us. And before I continue, no, I said they be about Thursday. I baby be coffee, no. Now, Ebra, I don't pray. We'll go and do something. Last Thursday, I can say I will never support MFA to apologize. Nyoka, you know. me you say oh
and the last Thursday we buy say shinsi bi
and me no see yembu ndc for e wo me area ho
o ka say yembu ndc
one thing ableg man off one ka say
yembu ndc
for yes o see wait na say ndc NBB ni e say ma NBB ni na yembu ndc no how can honorable members speak that way? Look, me say Kabio and Mefa hard castle should never, and I don't want my brother to come and patronize me obey him the way I am. Me, I don't major in those near me, but the man has not shown any dignity. I'm telling you. Oh yeah. You net na ha condemn me say Emefa Emefa can't Tuesday no. I didn't Tuesday no. By Thursday, Friday no bubu nkonya any table. Esa microphone.
But was it last week? No. Wasn't last week.
Last 2 weeks. Yes. And I see last. No, and last week into Thursday me buy. I can say esa say obubu nkonya esa nyema no nti Emefa should not apologize no. Me you say debi. And you na see young go this for. That same night. And now I can say next Thursday. I'm waiting for Nyaweka. Because I say every Thursday even be a two bomb. Wow. I mean how can like a whole MP put up this character?
Asami wasa kabi osi obesa kabi ogina ndi ogina.
You see? So such a person does not deserve an apology from MFA. Never. I'm telling you. It does. Now where you see the man no? He's showing it. He's showing it. Where do you say I mean who you to me already so the guy is showing it. Every day because I cannot go and tell me say to end this name before can people name this no. Look, let me tell you something. Oba down end this name we are one.
Yeah.
We get etimenya confusion atem can same by yet nasi edidi. I'm telling you. And he say obetu say end this name bia say a correct person what dignity no. Obebo mu say jale yen jai. My men can say MPP for MPP ho na yen bu NDC. How? We all live in the same community. Now yes I do.
No, but say okoto so mo ko.
No, but I mean you can't tell me say eduma mu ha no. Mu eduma ye for no munya confusion da.
Enya confusion.
We are munya ebia how do I even put it? Ebia bibia how waka wadwinda. We are in a society bibia can even in the church. You see pastors and elders of the church people even go out and form their own church. Yes, inti the first say what to me and this ni name bibini I was so to last up a year in US. Does it mean say we will not forgive ourselves and move on? We do it and we move on. Several times Uber sent our head in those days no.
So one can say more US or say
Uber no say no no problem. Omuku saying and America say we do those things but quickly a jai ethnas edidi. Look, I can give an example. Men can say as somebody from Parliament of Ghana, men can say yenka MPP for no yen bu ndisi no na office of police na obetnet na me ho e wo chanta so too ablik mahona na. I'm telling you who feel the person. You see, so what you are bringing war because you see here no 101 pa MPP cannot sign NDC. I'm telling you, and they know the way we are. One word. So you don't encourage that as somebody who has been voted to that office to go and lead us. Anything America say MFA had castle. Render apology. I'll be disappointed because the guy doesn't deserve it. Because every he keeps repeating the same character. So the word I use, he deserves that description.
When you draw in the MFA,
no.
You are making a mistake.
No. MFA, look, maybe offer out. No, offer out.
I got 2 minutes.
Maybe offer out. Offer me bow. MFA, me I see MFA as I rather see MFA as a Obia Otumi who are dear ewo. Yes, because we say this is how the guy will behave, and the way don't you see man no, the way see the guy. What are you telling me? Eba inti offer me back to the main topic now. I can want say Miss Jagana for in same OSP investigating the former finance minister Efa Hono. My yen shame semino.
Last question
because there are evidence say SMS Modisika. The evidence. There's evidence say $58 million has gone down the drain. There's evidence say Orak and Ofurata, you can't say we need $9 billion to resustain the banks, you know, it prefers spending 25 billion to collapse the banks. There is evidence say Heritage Bank was basically political because the guy had no problem. But can they be say bank na holding edge na balance sheet? And you see bank be any idea? You any income statement, you any balance sheet. Heritage Bank had no issue with the balance sheet for you to break it down. So we have to go deep into it. These are the they make us say uko na se Kofi de bi anya say it na kwame a wo hwe no asua de afi
lawyers no mo ka say no be na hu hia na
lawyers ni so nia OSP na hu hia OSP
press conference abonten say wo hwehwe obi a you have all the means to get to the person.
So are you are you expecting MPP lawyers to come and say nia o kan na hu hia
MPP lawyers?
Oh, but we know them. This in this country, yenimobio. Sir. Yenimobia.
Ese Martin Kweku kraka.
No, onu wan kase nia. Onu no o ni issue ni say. Time a ye win election no. Na man na etikrom. Nti na OSP na o ye die.
No, nti say hu hia.
No, on kase ni no ye no hu hia. And afen so according to OSP no, o match run e dia ma nipa no several times. Say, we need you to come and answer questions. Argentina, you're not making yourself available. Later, every medical center nearby and NGS say you're on a sick bed. Okay, so I think say meaning we say yembo OSP. Na be sika na kono. Enje sika no enfama Ghana for. That is what we should spend time rather than discussing the peripheral. And away here say no, sika na cut down na me no. 5.3 billion, 1.3 billion, 58 million dollars. Charlie, it's too much. It's too much.
Me papa da ka we so say you free di Ghana sika yende. Asa,
it's too much.
And say,
but meaning yedika they say our debt is over 800 billion.
Nti on bechi yen.
No, say cha, who dey wo money about 2,000 Ghana cedis say unti ya.
Metu am there. Nana ke. OSP ene ken untunkruku nana yaw. Ofriata.
Whatever me does, it's here. Nianoma, me no more share nay.
How much was super?
Any people was still you, when we say, you name me pay any my stand, even when my party was in government, when it comes to OSP.
Yes.
And then in your me when you ask me is OSP me akwachi ubi na waje o mind is careful why not, but me from day one that me so be kaya office no e new office hwehwem ko yumpena office
ese muama ban no
enye muama ban asem me say me my stand over OSP office, no?
Yes,
from the formation besim there. New office.
Entina make us say na Nekufuado Muama ban na
ye new office. So person ko fa your mama kra de ko office no e wa wasema.
Nekufuado na de ba.
Nekufuado nye OSP.
Ana ti office.
Nkrofo edom ko tira ho nyina demonstrate a kire say. Omo be use office in their fight omo ankasa omo personal interest. What am I say? And yet the interest of the nation, or man casa interest from the office they fight. But me, so OSP so be free kind of Riata, we no be free be there to aka ho, no be free Gabia kan, ko me afa ho bai. No, there be no problem. I don't kwa there. Me ni ho problem kiti say kura. So office be bia kona nko ye na so betimi afre ni oman ni ensa kan sika baka. Why not? Odam kura afre wa me kwa koja o. No akudia dance any case. But office ni bogus. Bogus.
OSP office.
Apu. Office atimi ko di case. Begu obi anim ase nipa de court and they are finding OSP no. Say to yamano. Na investigation papa men na wo ye. Special prosecutor wa who say why investigations are wo ye no. Wo hunu say officers be Eddie dream, Eddie Kitase, Kitase dear.
She
Kitase she. I'm a weird chimp, and if once you were trying to you so. Report to Adaba and India fake. Omako court, Kodru court, a court. Aji o maximum can say no crane. Some can you no crane back crane him. I find you OSP.
Moboka.
Kano Koyo Damwa versus OSP and Aduche. Ebe good custom commissioner and you put all.
Yeah.
I do catch as a small boy in the Jumano. Because Openi so that me ubai mam be a makonya munauti.
Yeah.
Mam be a Saturday be a wushia. A Thursday be a wushia. Ubana bet what Thursday meeting is what one day why any. Yes, how we introduce you Thursday meeting no. Near so what the bonnet do introduce you in your near bonnet. It was just a simple thing no. Odame mama another scenario. Yami and Setia nyina ye enkrofo ye to ade free wo shop. Me ba me to ba akopɛ. Opani was cowboy to me to 20. Ye nyina governor ni.
Yeah.
Ono ba warehouse no to me tu ni nyina. Yes, any pami and say when the basset so mano price ha. Ono betimi anya profit ha. Obetimi so beating the price down than the mini allocate on. Why na yem nipa me saying why the bar for negotiation obe feel
Governor
exactly. And that is what was happening. More important nema from 200 containers and above no ye mamu 5% waiver ne nipa ba ko for on the TM's office na hwehwe ni mu ni say I'm referring to the Labianca issue.
Yeah, Labianca minim issue.
And confirm their benefit companies and their benefit no more than 15 so why Labianca alone? The buyers said you want no. Over 15 no. Only Labianca dey na quick here.
Say if that particular issue.
Yes.
Lawyers when you assembly na obe win.
What you say that bio? Or that remember me say and then me and then do body ni dey bia ma kasa ma ye die tie o. Ofasoya me sere wa ni die o. When sound.
My certificate bear that name.
Oh, Fasoya yesrew. Mesrew, wo dey do so yasem na men kama sem. Minim ba bia wo gina, but nya wo dey na make.
Certificate bear that name.
And then no asem wo hia me. O certificate mfa OSP ho mfa me ho.
You want to dey kawasem.
Odi.
I certificate.
Nana.
Enti wo hwe. Me asem na ha me o, not because of Sabe the commissioner himself. But yeah, they have punished one innocent man. Ure Duche. Our papa ni senior custom officer one rising through the ranks. Mana second in na kotra finance ministry akunya kra ya man bi antraso. Onye politician no. He's a senior custom officer. Did not kotra finance ministry ya man akunya antraso kwa one the driver one nam ho no asan kotra fie. For 2 solid years. Just last year, I think December, yana papa call retirement. 2 years, you wasting papa career because of a bogus report to be a cultural yenti. I'm wondering when you call court to send report now OSP train you bogus. Yan ton chine ya san fine 10,000 Ghana cedi so on tiaman penny for no omo cost. Now what would your mind in your name? What did you? And come in alotenko court ni nkodi fort and time say wo lawyers wo police wo all the recruitment no went to be a proper investigation akwa den who could declare be wanted ahead na just some special prosecutor here come him say police ni ba bechi obi anu there akwojire ya announcement say me ba bechi mo na mo pe ba bi nyina na mo fa mo ne mo tutu ye minim sense oda me say the ngofo kika okure mu bi na ya no credit ya also your announcement this ala de sha be no ngofo da kika o
and so yeah possible just no be to dwa na
akodwanto na say ne ya kwa hwem grangosi aga sa na ngofo kika oda me ngofo krom kra na me say sa de we ya si nu ano abufu a generate o mai bo no. And yes, you may be a special prosecutor saying, I need you more. Labianca case to also investigate you on your 1 million Ghana cedi demand state. Sikana 1 million cedi as $1 million. He should also come and answer this question for us. Because you say 1 million, yeah, who say cedis are not dollars? You see who? Odi, ain't me. I will tell you. Special prosecutor, media will be a friend be any problem. My office in Ankasan, there's a problem. Yes, in the Uber the Mabo Fee.
If ye,
Uncle, if ye now what Timono. No one started to investigate if you don't know who you see.
on one,
Or fear. I investigate if you know what Timono. I'm picking and cross war for free baby. Don't bet officer. No one for me now. No one could be a background, no record will be there.
I don't know him.
I never make a money more.
Meanwhile, who?
I only know also could be more than what they are quite investigation. Who the cap fit? Only who the cap fit?
Them way.
On Shanaboko. And at the Bakwa and Ramu, a yame de. Na yame nika, na metia no mania je. Nefa obi ani pa bia wote asase su bia no unya nkokọ to kura na wo ye bibia saa mra ne ye adwuma. He who comes to equity must come with the clean hand. How clean are you? How clean are they? And to me, the OSP there, media and me so many as if for adwene. Me nyini se MPP for be fresh or quiet demonstration concerning your African for yata meso yakobi. Men call. You don't expect me to speak the way you want. Because your relationship with OSP, no, me, I don't have that relationship.
Also, name baby, waka.
So allow me to flow.
Your relationship with Canada,
you don't know.
No, me,
yes.
I know. But me, don't come and say the things you don't say.
That is why I'm speaking with facts.
Say OSP crano, Sisi the party so Nkosiaga.
What the media may say, my point is still the same. Me no more can we no ade and no can be before. That office, I feel say many general adwen pa. Chairman general.
Yeah.
Officer don't get you, then you're scrapping it off.
And a lawyer obu also say yin free.
Yantutum.
A boy kakeke.
Yantutum because yeah. Odame, me by me now portray SML. Is it SML?
Yeah, SML.
SML deal no. With all due respect. SML deal no.
Yeah.
When the first time I was MPA?
It's you.
January 2024. And I was MPA Bonting. Contract was signed somewhere around 2022 or something. Wow, what done for Bediako? Okay, Bediako. Meaning someone in a winning Bediako and in our radio so every day. Accountable for truth, whatever for no.
Yeah.
But I'm Bediako, many only Bediako trace how many times. Or also Kakray. And the story where Pia Bonte somewhere around 2023. OSP no Nikruma.
No boy. This Satana Abaya didn't buy no
if me no be so bekano. So if that is the case, it means we're credible. Straightforward. They no be so bekano. That's the idea. You must show us we IGP. No, that me no me foul IGP until me bokro no na se me dey brand ntimia. Say dey now the IGP papa. Oh, dey now the IGP papa.
You know say motive so
no ni boss. Say we na attorney general, we na chief justice. Near the assembly na assembly family me foul no ho. Na no ntu se family me hu nti me dey me above the law. Then we the chief justice papa.
Okay. Yachini awo kan so ase.
Me point near clear. It say whatever me I think say you wasting on my sika on that special prosecutor's office.
As only lawyer guess no boy
that is me stand. This is not my political party stand. Minim party nya issue any statement on that.
I'm so more by a press conference. I don't know if
yes, until you trying a banner a party statement no, you can come. But this is my stand as a Ghanaian. Other me the fact say MPP for one the buy no. And chire say BB MPP ABI papa. I will take the first say NDC winning election. And chire say more 4 years so say 2 years in government you get everything right. What do you say?
It could suit you.
And then you have the right. Then to send there, I say, your friend can offer on one dinners was it or something. I also sing the same song.
Okay.
I also sing the same song. me to way can for yata bedi ni minister wo bedi ni wa bedi ni wa hwan odi me ma hu ni mpoda
we hu kenda
ma hu ne da
oh aden
oh me hu na na bia kwashia program bi ase some can say me hu ne da bia program bi ase about the white you know at saying no
you can say honorable adongo.
So you ask yourself, me say, okay, say, somewhere 2022, if you hear me can say, a before a party for a kumbono. You're careful, a time will come. You know, Bimpo work of Fupu, a type of stamp political parties in Ghana.
Yeah, I remember.
Say, young correct, you're near man. And at all, 2020 election. Odi, I was on the ground in Yajuma. Baby, I could do catch you playing.
You're playing fat.
Say my way, me offer see we a delegate. Mama the 20,000, mama me 20,000, me so me 2 man. When the election day, back when I'm to damn me number budget wo so. Omo kwato am see mo muska sa no makoto. And you be going to be experiencing MPP ni bia no grounds here, you may be encounter this challenge. People were demanding money before they vote.
2020 and 2024.
24 years seven no pay. About the side I could do. And I'm a brony at Modibi and Crophobia, dear Jumasha or Monsa, so Monshe. No me or Montabem. Che, Odi, ya the back of Aquatina public procurement. Or no, and Tia the Cabo Somino. That means I'm at the time posters, a team of make demonstration, and your hard work, and they walk a who need that. You will be appointment to. Yet the Bakufa Quatina public procurement, or no one at the company. I want the contract to Makumaku 30 money.
Yeah, AJ, one way,
AJ, whatever.
Yeah,
and your money home. Jaya, dear children, ya Jimmy. Ya Jimmy. And you have such greedy people. Odame cousin to a friend and I'm so many company back who call ye. And what did be my mina on so fair take grab the kata and can the because so many magic you. The message no obianim.
Yeah.
But greedy the city. Or more beer be the on Kwame.
No, I said Eric Cousin who board.
What now the office wa. Or the only whatever be at no issue contract to table this one. No across one better and no assign.
We
no I come back, no I call approve.
MPP for press conference no. Omo de ahyehyɛ so. Nana.
Enti odi.
For no sina yemfa press conference kakra bi.
Akaba no wa me 10 minutes pe.
Ba ko ben.
What the issues me no na to.
O issue ye say obiaka 11.
Dem go obiaka 22.
No. Alo tepe na me hye de bisa na say onu fia ban mu yi. Mahama first 1 month no. That's all.
Enti man so be from position ba Agubado first 2 months in opposition.
Okay.
Menkano.
Obinya contract 13 contract.
Menkano.
Omo opposition.
Enti senyame awadom.
Enti dami nyebeka no for mama ikwe committee no.
Na say who na who betre me dey me mfama.
But they have open avenue for you to come and talk about your problems.
Papa, with all due respect, Mr. Esa offers it's no one need you. Patrick, so you're bouncing. I mean, come on.
And for no senior press conference,
so for me, media Busami, I make catch your plane, say, special prosecutor office no for so be any so.
Okay.
They told me inviting Ken Ofuriata for corruption and corruption related cases, you know. If CID for the year, Shiraj for the year, I would have been happy. But special prosecutor office, Odi, Mini GDO, Empo Siaga. Ya be ya kura bomb baby e chirbo so mind be sa boka o mesiu yen.
Enti office no yen scrapping fuel.
They dem say special prosecutor office investigation o ye. Hold up, mamu dey no fa ka my boy, e me chire o. Ye the cannibal bones eduma fo mani wesiska.
Okay.
O mani wesiska.
And the Yanko Human Yanko MPP head office e was salam down. Na Nabi national organizer ejina ho Odin Sambi Etuja Yentien Kakra Samba studio.
To this unfortunate directive from President Mohammed's administration to remain strong and recognize that the New Patriotic Party is dedicated to protecting their legitimate jobs. The MPP will fully support any legal action to undo this illegality, this wrongful termination of appointment. I am already in court. I've already directed my lawyers. Today, as I speak, they will serve all processes. They are going to file all processes today. We are in court to challenge the unconstitutional act of the president, and the New Patriotic Party will support any legal action to undo this illegal and wrongful termination of appointment. We also encourage the affected persons to come together and seek legal redress. Ladies and gentlemen, President Mohammed's administration is a growing disaster, particularly in the fight against corruption. As you know, the government established oral committee. For us, it looks like the committee was just set up as a political persecution mechanism. Why? I have a report in my hands, and I'll read it. The former Chief Executive Officer of Microfinance and Small Scale Center, Maslok, Sedinam Tamaklu Addo, has been sentenced to serve 10-year prison with hard labor. The conviction stems from misappropriation of funds allocated for Maslok activities between 2013 and 2016. Over 17 million Ghana cedis, which was meant to be disbursed to victims of fire incident at Kantamanto, was misappropriated by the accused. The report that was presented to former President Mahama, and even the ones that we've seen circulating, I have not seen even a sentence or even a page talking about Sedinam Tamaklu, somebody or who misappropriated. He was a former CEO of Maslok. And for this person, the entire matter has gone through our court processes. The court made pronouncement. He's been sentenced to 10 years in prison. Yet, the oral committee whatsoever did not find it appropriate to tell Ghanaians where Sedinam Tamaklu is. Indeed, I'm even surprised that even yesterday when the Attorney General had the press conference, I was thinking, because this is a pending issue, this is some monies misappropriated, 70 million. I was thinking that the Attorney General will even mention it, that maybe they've been taking steps to make sure that Sedinam Tamaklu will be brought back to Ghana. She rather is a fugitive, not Mr. Oforiatta. She rather is a fugitive, not Mr. Oforiatta. President John Dramani Mahama has promised OCAL instead of oral. President Mahama now, according to Manasseh Azori, is the Republic's chief clearing agent. Ladies and gentlemen, President Mahama cannot shift the chief clearing agent tag to the Attorney General and the Minister of Justice, Dr. Dominic Ayeni. Yesterday at the press conference, you saw how the Attorney General struggled to say that President Mahama did not direct him to file nolli prosequi and that he made a decision independently. I mean, this is bizarre, and for me, this is even more worrying. Such important matter. A minister tasked with the construction of 5,000 units of houses, $200 million involved. we did not get the 5,000 units. We rather got uncompleted 1,005 units. The said minister was in court, and the Attorney General entered into a nolle prosequi, and he's been appointed. You have a situation where there is a $66 million scandal hanging around the neck of the former Senate boss, Mr. Ernest Thompson. And instead of him to answer to Ghanaians through the court, again, the Attorney General entered into a nolle prosequi, cleaned this person. He says, go home. And then you have a former deputy governor in charge of banking supervision, advancing a colossal amount of 400 million or so to a dying, to a collapsing bank. And he's in court to answer. The Attorney General goes to court, picks this man up, clears him of all charges. Then the following day, interestingly, he is appointed governor, Bank of Ghana. So you ask yourself, President Mahama, so is it the case that you cannot get anybody at all to be governor, Bank of Ghana, and you must appoint somebody with a heap of cases around this, with so many issues around his neck? He is answering a case in court, a case involving over 400 million Ghana cedis or so. And the Attorney General goes in, picks him up, clears him, then the following day he is appointed governor. Meanwhile, you are chasing after certain ghost document from ORA. And then you have Mr. Adomlevot saying that even all the documents they have gathered, it must be audited before it can be credible. Can you imagine? You've been given a work to do, and then you present your report, and now you are telling us that even the work that you have done is not even correct. It's not even solid, and that we must audit it again.
NEET 100.9 FM Sune Yekoya Yaba na MPP4 led by their national organizer Henry Nanabuachi and a B and all my press conference be a one my kotie kakra. Now back into the studios. Yeah, issues na come you know ya ba behwe. Enti Kofaya Asanita no Untunkulu kwa beka odin no ho. Revocation of appointments and recruitment are by led by Chief of Staff Ura Julius Debra say we now appointment and I feel with Jumum from 7th and I say after 7th December some crofoni na mojuma monfanto omumbo nra baby asamo kwa koyejuma and ages also discontinue some high profile cases you know so issues mienu ye ka bom na me mao si abo 340 to be 6 minutes na yen kanu sir
many of us say recruitment now some I think say said the Omanpen John Mahama kai say buy the botage no one the boba e ba e da hodada okay NDC cannot exonerate themselves from the fact say omo be free abem omo appointed omo so ankrofo go system no during the vetting of Ura Osafomafo
a senior minister
no sanka o can say be manage na ya hwe say the be say no nka better but they took the bull by the horn and omo lace ankrofo ni nyina off
nti okan no omo ye sa
omo ye
nti omo yi hwan yedi.
Oh, did you want people sanka that time no? And now we hear program say now we phone in now. Can Crawford friend you can say I am a victim.
So is there any
you have not given that opportunity. Say Crawford nkrofo NPP be free abam
sorry
NDC free abam 2016
me say me apply foreign affairs foreign affairs try me boy
nse wenya
anya say manya as in fact now nipa or menene kwa sorry yes secretary to an ambassador within the foreign affairs omo afa mame
see na me pese me hu ni say is there any paper trail say ampa document by no by say
the NDC has put it out there that there's evidence.
Where is it?
To show say
MDs omo say they refer to us of Marvel's comments.
Yes.
But commentary so say ya no na e dey obi.
Nti twen na we mo so de omo ye no omo so ombe no omo ye na obi fa evidence na say I'm a victim.
Evidence
no sisi me ba o na mpacho me ba. Who say sisi no chief of staff e dey abetuja.
Ne kwan so ano no.
Good. Enti ye pese ehu say omo ka say MPP ye bia. MPP there no paper trail no we hen. That's what we want to know. I am not
the one to determine the authentication of whether somebody was laid off or not.
Okay.
But the enim say a senior minister can say they will lay them off quietly.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
You see, fact of the matter is that Odame, so tia kunyamu. Na eyanenti say Odame ye incompetent. Host no onim ye so console no onim ne nomanti. Ye beyi na fi ho. Na ye de ye friend say ebi a ye mu baako aba betra ha na say obi kura one of the electricians or one adwuma ma aba betra ho. Wo chesa no ene ya wo badwuma na braid ehihye wo ho enti ene console wires no yete ha ye kasa nyina na odwutwa bi wase ho odwutwa bi wase ho nche se uja eka eda this any pan betra so transfer 1 day 2 days no wires ni nyina machines na off
say bibia ho from
yes just what eka aba that mentality na wo be adwuma ma party foot soldiers wo buy no na wires an hihye ye no wo ntwen ma time already wa grega economy no wo kono no was one crofo gum every sector said the beya who bought a banner
so it was illegal.
See, I will not talk about illegality. It was deliberate to raise the public purse. Said the beya banner be banner ho be kire no no man can say ya adwuma bosom so yentua yeka. You understand? And it was deliberate, both MPP and NDC the omo ye nyina in those periods it was deliberate to swell the government purse. Say the bear ban or ban home betray no, and also bebre, and uncle for the cost tracker say, yeah, you must in Trianca. Intermediate, this is the right way to go. They have not said, say, or Monkoko Jokojo, you can reapply if you want. When they have assessed, because definitely a baby about by fan for.
But me say, answer na buy befa and also be recruitment, you know, or seeking for financial clearance.
Yes.
Into we no more nyebi and I
am not in the know in that particular aspect. So musiki financial clearance and also siki. But the fact is that we knew and we know the situation of the economy. Into employment nurses and doctors the backlog is there. But this one is a deliberate attempt by pushing their people there.
Okay.
Not in Krofua or more Musku area or more a certificate or more pay or motifi or munya their own people. And we push you in our shame. And that is unfair. You see, this is what we are talking about. And to lay off no son as a revocation, who qualify reapplication.
Obi inform court there.
I'll be testing here. We should test the case and see say if somebody can take them to court, now Abambeko court. That's why we are all here to see. But I'm saying say my fabo apayo emma obi ehun enchire and then I'm the console ya agro say ya di bi ba ha nti wo hu sa nti wo say no ma fim say the buyer nipa no ba betra ho no na obi ehun so no mum na onye incompetent and as the ka ba beto adwuma ne so
attorney general say cases bi a on interest bi a
ne kwan so ano no lawyers kura be kasa and adibako a oye ya men I feel say I think our democracy no is growing they say the attorney general has no obligation to come and explain to why he
decided not to continue any case.
Exactly. But this time around, because of you, Odame, Marjorie, and I said Niche FM, Peace FM, or all the stations are more vibrant. Because of Yenso Eteha, you are no more or less pressure from the taxpayer, general public. I say, a forcing man a pressure. And kind of normal circumstances, attorney general has no business in coming to explain. And he tells me, say, our democracy is growing in a way. at least waba be church mu reasons ntia ofi say on to me ento aso hwe omo press conference omo yes omo say Mahama is supreme clearing agent and fa Mahama ka say wa clear obi but na the Danko Akufo-Addo ono wotu na num to pain Alan cash for city but can say there was nothing in there. Sisi that Papa I was yes the videos are there.
Indeed there was nothing.
And so Sisi that Pastor was oh my dear, you have been exonerated already.
It's a DNA and a hell.
Darby, I know sir, you will be exonerated. Uyi anufiwa omo gold ya chi omo videos video evidence say omo the dream gold our presidency no e dey na ba ye omo nyina he cleared them and man send the nation omo kukum because more or less no allegations have it that he benefited from the galamsey enti
Akufo-Addo
yes nti be dey na sankrofo nti onu mom ye ka so ye pe supreme clearing agent and another Danko Akufo-Addo that's
all right yaw asanita na oti ni din no kuntunkurunku abaka ni din no opompo they are shed
for my friends because be ha me
how
over here over that is over here
Mr. Adote revocation of appointment and recruitment chief of staff at the Abetuja
of Odame AC 2017 when you compare
and then see
you can see two different things. 2017 AC you know time I interview senior minister e wo memo
na yaw osafo mafo
e kan won sem bebre e na osa kan say ye be yi mu free ho I have the video okay
oh yeah video there ho yes
in the senior
but
minister
as to say omo ye na ye be say
omo ye as a senior minister
and do mlevo omo yin
minister in charge of was recruited properly. BBS and BBN, I'm coming there. Everything was signed.
Was appointed 16th December 2016.
Everything was done properly. I don't want to mention, you know. Okay, I say some of them don't have proper document. Training, no trail of intervening and he will sack them. Many people in the area I'm telling you, I can give them mention names. Now, it's different, you know why? Time I started transition no and I hear who ye me boana and a Felix honorable press conference can say yes someone stop it
Felix now can I say me
yes one can
and so also 2016 or so can baby
me see no me tell me can say two different things when we start yen yan say we interview and I say we verse someone to go and say it. Time am we exchange, you know, that's transition.
Yeah, transition.
And I can say, yeah, who near man am we no ntemo njai.
By nguyo na ba nsi.
It doesn't matter. Now the point is say, for me, Oman come through interview, no trail. That's a record. Omo need any document. I just say recruiting the panel. Omo got training. Maybe general payroll. Omo count. Are you getting it? Enti omo nya clearance no info. Even December ordinary shame no want to be antiano. Because no can 2024, but it's not count. Near we here for 3 months, no count. So who should pay the person? And because there are two different things. Sometimes when issue bar, you go round, you go deep and share issue. You say, how is this different from the other one? And to the one count, they say we are preparing our budget. Over 13,000 people. Who see if I won't count? From where? The canon so must sending in a and then you just can now. What do you know? So which money are we supposed to add to revenue to pay them? In Ghana, no 3 months budget of year of 68 billion as expenditure. Only say only two items so emolument, salary payment, any amortization and interest. And we were even looking to collect 42 billion as a revenue. And it means say we have to go and borrow to close the gap. What it simply means is, put the 2 billion as revenue and to be in salary import. That's how far we have come. And when I hear people like Nanabi, President, Kasa say, probably you understand finance. This is where we are, the deep hole we are in it. And now the 13,000 count. And you couldn't even pay them in December. I don't want to in December. On the 8th, on the 9th, on the 10th, no, at least he has worked for 20 days. You couldn't pay.
Civil servant, police for Nurses for
public service. Ghana Health Service, Ghana Education Service, Civil Service, Police Service, Prison Service for Obia account, and just put them inside. No budget so. And I feel so, like you said, no, there is no financial clearance from the finance minister. The 3 months, but it's now no count. So who should pay them? And we can say, hey, but that's in I best starting in 1st April. We have to pay them backlog of 3 months. Yeah. From where? But sometimes let's be fair. Ain't omodin they say funny enough, no. 13,000 na count no. Just say we need before would there be. We Ghana for. I understand. For all you know, NDC for quite count. I understand. Yeah. But the point is, say, let the right thing be done. Who now 8 years? How come say you couldn't recruit them for the 8 years?
Until
the point in say in the budget of 2024 has it been captured?
No.
Exactly. Sometimes you can't enjoy. I remember issues of
AG
cases are
high profile cases
as we don't.
Because now that you trim
again, they just want a term for mama. They say you free obi mebao. You free obi clearing agent or see supreme clearing agent.
That's why MPP before na eka. Manasa Azuri. Manasa Azuri or refer to
no problem.
Yeah, or refer to Manasa Azuri.
Yet Krumana eka say na mama you corrupt. What did Marty Amidu say? Mother serpent. And he just pick the name, never been count. Ora Mahama is not a clearing agent. Attorney General Babonti and like of Eka, is per the constitution, it doesn't have even it's not bound to come and tell you why. But Babonti say so the case is crying, not your cabinet memo. Catch your damn say they should discontinue the case. One kind. They now even wrote memo say case we enjoy case we and I think so say you can say MPP governance output useless what now see 8 years who evidence anka identity na want to me and jail nipa no nipa na NDC ni no you saw the way Governor Dami Edin Ejuma we NDC ni ya or to say unye nipa he almost jail at 240 for no reason nyame and SAB no the guy worked with he was so vicious or the buffoni but anything to jail the guy utie oni jakpa we na because the guy was completely wicked towards NDC and they say if they have evidence for 8 years how come they couldn't jail Oponi they don't have any evidence and I think so I think we should rather praise Ayeni because we are wasting state resources because evidence will be MPP for 8 years will not jail friend is
na issues in 8 years issues in
8 years 8 years friend is Oponi any Agongo 2017 almost 30 years you can check the records Colin Dowda almost 30 2018 there about Saglami you know one view of example we know kind so 2018 2019 so which case so if you have evidence and I feel so democracy have I don't even understand why we should even jail those people. Somebody has going to do demonstration.
And
he said you jail them.
Deputy Bank of Ghana.
Yes.
Governor.
Yes. And also reported here say UMB the money is still there. The money can be retrieved. If you can retrieve the money, why do you want to jail me? If some kind of shianka. You see, I don't think I'm taking the time, step by step, case by case. Yes, it's purely political. Say Yenjeli Omo. And I make say MPP. You know who the way Godfred Dami a year in Ejumano. If they have any evidence over Dami, do you think he would spare NDC? They don't have any evidence. It's much ado about nothing. They're wasting their time. They say he said, Attorney General Chemwa, I think we should give him standing ovation for saving our money.
Yo, Emmanuel Aloteadote na yetene can from the NDC. Nana,
what is
Chief of Staff or say appointment be a MPP by more year after December 7th. We came.
Dana for the NDC for us. Odi. Over this issue, any the way I thought that a person a canon baby a politics. What Ghana for ato abade ama omampani John Dramani Mahama. We'll thank him. We'll thank him with a very good result. 2028 to come. If he's doing everything that Ghanaians want, and if he's getting it right, Odi, I'm about to na setina. Na juma ni nanim. Na de meka say. Ya na mpanimfo bi se ebu bi se be a pani etena se ehun koduru no. Akwala food ya tenten se de kuro ehun kodu. Ka cha lo ntse me so mo ye ankwala wa ban mu. Afi no mo ba foforo.
Obi o ma ba kopen no.
Na bi hwe. Okwa ye say set na aba no new set be bia be mu. What do you say? Enti omonto omobo ase. Na obofo se no onim de obawi ado ati anko huhu no kuhwa ho yi. Mane ka je se nkwala e form adwuma mu ni nyina ye MPP for.
Aloteche se alotoka se
I can say emphatically, yeah. Oba ba ma ni ma bebre koso. MPP for supporters bu fofu ye nyina ye nkrophobia no mo kika se recruitment recruitment for a town slot. A man for town slot. Amendisi for na to abegum more. Men ka se NPP for nimbi. MPP ni ye Ghana ni.
NDC for na ye more.
NDC ni nso ye Ghana ni. Or did you know how I see this thing?
You.
I see it from a two different angle. The Okoto Obama NDC I say ye omunyina dia mo makotene fi. How will he feel? Ebikura odi obi NDC member odnisika odi me say I will not be surprised because meaning crophobia frame me say me copper slot. You bet you as higher as 50,000 Ghana cedi.
Hey.
Yes. In some of the government institutions.
But I see MPP for Muye be 2016.
Which I told them that me. Some what be them in the Babu Moya Duma. Me you sika ye day.
So Safuma for can say Yaba be mui. Sa appointment no and a recruitment ye be you on the quiet.
Odi. Me nimre for Osafuma for. I hear no free. I chema wisa.
Ni echebria.
Ni echi. Ayi offer Isaka ne offer say. Ompeso mkonyo no ankasa no mbusa ne nsem oka ndi na opeso okira ahaya ofa yi asamanka se enche
asamanka se
ubeduru ho wisa
across achimeda
no oduru no akobisa no menkasa mo owura asafomafo de toso mienu yemisi e ho say me I have a problem with Owura Julius Debra or didn't ho eri asa anema we say mu
aden
Odi
Nana
is one of the fine gentlemen. I mean, he's a Ghana for a penasem door super ye. What you say? And he said, input directive we are bad. Nanka Ghana for expert chief of staff say, we dear, the way I will see ya badaye, a dance here, even media personalities in Ghana and Sempa Mokafo Red Julius. Confan and then Simon Nim.
Na
the abadia, Mesre. Uma ye required be fast. Yes, say John boss strategy bi. Ura kojo so free say John. Ya me fa ne currency. You win the election na. Yes, won create youth in for station. Na nsase aya say ne ye ni anua. Any man the quota so on fani pajama say 25,000. Say John a former general secretary. Ofani pay no afajama 8,000 plus. And directive buy say there be yentimi nti omo kanti you be dey get 25,000. 25,000 and got 2005. Umatu Odin was okay. And you pay structure now with the man. Say even 30,000 for the mutia. It's amount in you see. Oh, the move amount in the man. Meet you on
Bechichim.
I know what you Wow, also 80,000 to hotel was buy 800. Odi, let me say, forget about what this of Agosiankra air cannon.
They be an this
na obi tifie odi obi atena fie we school atena fie for 10 good years So when you adwuma bi ano start year near money 800 ke bia wan fa ne ho ankoba kromfoku you don't know what you are talking about.
Attorney General say cases in beyond to us.
Enti me dey me feel say na chief of staff betimi aye hu bibi. But anyone the president. Enti president say Ghana for amoto abama me yi Ghana for ni nyina adi. Enye news. Because NDC me odi 1979 when you campaign and never Ghana and your friend are Greek.
Yeah, Brenasu.
So a Greek. No Monday dua seedlings. Uko kadea. Uko kadekura ne or honum crumble the end a big kaya sell and nom that's seedlings no kade.
Oh yeah.
Mikrom jaso na center kesiye. Na Greek staff the population you know over 30,000 Ghanaians na edmo ho. When ani nursery koko abe any kubenia de ade nyina. 1982 Rollins gu adwuma ni yi nipa mu nyina adi mu kofie one compensate back percent. My mother was part
age is high profile cases
also by Ghana for nyina adi enye news
yes omo
hobby
yo age
what be here be you among some say do must you among say
quick one
age in sensem me I see that one too from a two different angle politically the NDC for catching MPP for the say. Someone the money said he did to me. And I'm better than Belmont my prosecuting on Crawford. Mon come on to Namontra on the and Crawford come baby free. Two. Mona money said he to me need the AC a death. And I'm what the Belmont when I'm one Casamon Crawford the Atete, Momon Crawford. NDC for so one dear. One month so sounds and phone so. I'm saying, a German European coffee. Which me a foco. European coffee. Omeka 8 years want me and foku cases be or court MPP yebeto cases that's what call ye free bemu that's all what you say
yeah
it want num obi adwini ya to aba me be ma clear evidence
last one
I also was go ya to aba e ma dey declare the winner the parliament for 3 years 11 months as an you say no win here and dinasi ye nche wo na den no dey mama can 2 days
no problem the other side
so Odi on the other side
okay
there me who know on the other side they say ye kata no kreso ama kuntumpodi
okay
uti nanka mani beje senka age beka say there be issues no investigation ya me ba reported that honey the oma ye dwuma na kwa koduro nie
okay
oh this a to dakra na oba ye political skirmishes and can they manipulating a different angle that case no na court no squash ntwentwe baby but when ye yi animu mo say ye no ye nie supreme clearing agency for nie
okay
and then we go on back clear audio on back clear ti wu gram new gram for bi we mo Ghana for me say o me supreme clearing agent for
okay aha ana yedi dwumani na esie na yede obi bia se mo a mo baye na na kodweje yeboa from the MPP Emmanuel Adote Alote from the NDC saso na yaw asani tano kuntunkurunkun enso ebeboa ye yede obi bia se na happy birthday to you Madam Felicia Dakon me dem friend Felicia Obeng Awabeng Madam Felicia Dako o say we free Josephine Yabua just warababa Dominic and Evelyn Christabel Kinsley Addo and Bra Kojo Mama Eje and all your loved ones and Mama Felicia and our sister Felicia a dark on the birthday and they make us say ya or see baby I'm call for a cold room. I wanna ordinary birthday no na we no yena ewo ma 7 Milton Hotel in Honum almost to tilapia. But sister Felicia no ye Indomia a champion. And sister Felicia yama awoda sronko yame enka ho na onhyiraw ombo ho ban sronko wone wo mayi na enti Felicia Obeng make say Felicia Obeng it is Felicia Felicia Obenya Wabeng happy birthday. Na mi amedi jumach hu chia me ye frame me opening Kojo Odame Addo. McJerry Osajiman ebo mechidom saa so na Prema is abankro. On so hwe ma social media no so aye de. Eti mi sorry sway mi di uja Ola Michael ono ena eba abaje otata na odi ye kofie dwumede no asomo. Bye bye.